We're here with Ryan Newman, manager of the Great Falls Voyagers. Ryan, you've been in town for just under a week. What are your thoughts of Great Falls so far?
You know what? It's great. We can't complain about the weather. Coming from Arizona, it was getting up around 105, and coming here to Great Falls, the rain has held up a little bit for us, and the weather's been fantastic. The people are super nice, and my family's settling in nicely.
You got a bunch of guys that haven't played together. Obviously, some have played with others, but as a unit, they haven't played together. What are realistic expectations entering the season for this group?
That's why this first week here of workouts is key for us. We can get everybody acclimated with each other. We introduced the new draft picks to the White Sox way of baseball. But it's going to be growing pains. It's going to take a few weeks to get everybody to know each other's strengths, weaknesses. Where middle infielders to work together. Pitching staff and the catchers to work together. So the first couple weeks, there's some growing pains. But so far, it seems like we have a great group, a good core, and we'll go from there.
It's your first year with the Voyagers. What should fans expect the team's identity to be?
I'll tell you what, we're going to play hard. We're going to play old-fashioned baseball. We're going to be fundamentally sound. We're going to move runners over. We're going to get guys in from third base. We're going to throw strikes, and we're going to catch it defensively. If we do that, if we can limit extra bases and extra outs for the other teams, we're going to win ball games. And we're just going to try to put more runs on the board than the other ball clubs.
Now, you're new to Great Falls, but not the White Sox organization. You come from Bristol. What did you learn in your time there?
Patience. These are young players coming out of the draft. They've been taught things, 4 years in college that not necessarily the White Sox way of baseball. So we kind of have to reteach, be patient with these young kids and let them grow. And, once you see them start to have that success, there's no better feeling in the world.
Now, you grew up in big league clubhouses. Your dad was a player and a coach as well, third base coach for the Cleveland Indians. What did that type of experience do to you as far as your coaching career, and how do you think you've benefited from that?
Greatly. Being around the big leagues and growing up around it is a tremendous experience. I know the ins and the outs, how it works at that level. And then being, when my dad came on the coaching side of it, just seeing that side of the game at an early age kind of made me mature faster in baseball sense. So coming into coaching and managing now, I had a little bit of a head start with that aspect. I'm still young, but maybe in knowledge I might not be as young. So it was a tremendous experience. I got to be in on meetings, and big league staffs, and with Mike Hargrove, Buddy Bell, my father. Just some great baseball people, and it was a tremendous experience.
Now, I don't know if politics is in your future, but from what I understand, in 1994 opening day, Jacobs Field, you got to play catch with a pretty special person.
I did. They were opening up Jacobs Field, and President Bill Clinton was throwing out the first pitch, and he didn't want to go out there and embarrass himself, so he wanted to play catch beforehand, and I was lucky enough to be the one to play catch with him.
Now, you're joined by a couple big leaguers as well here in Great Falls, Gary Ward and Brian Draymond. Talk a little bit about what they bring to the table.
A wealth of knowledge, a ton of experience. Dre, I've worked with Dre in extended spring the last 2 seasons. He does a tremendous job with these pitchers. The kids really respond to him. And Wardo on the offensive side, just tremendous experience. This is a big league all-star. He has so much passion for these kids and really grinds with them in the cages. And it's going to be fun. These kids are going to have great knowledge at their fingertips, and we're going to be out there grinding with them.
There you have it, Ryan Newman, manager of the Great Falls Voyagers.